Hello everyone and welcome to Alan Wake 2. And like the title of the stream says, I am probably going to regret this. Am I? Because I have said this so many times, but me and horror games don't mix, and even if I want to play games like Resident Evil, Evil Within, Alien Isolation, for examples, I can't. I don't know why. And same thing is Five Nights at Freddy's. Actually want to play those. Some of them. But still, for some reason. Especially because most of those games are full of jump scares. Atmospheric horror is one thing. Okay, I am just checking that everything works fine. Everything is fine. Okay, let's do this. Everything's fine, I think. Continue. Text language. I was actually thinking, don't tell me there is Finnish, but sadly no. Why not? This is Finnish game. It would actually be nice thing that it is still in Finnish, at least the text I mean. That will be actually good thing. Just because it's Finnish. Now I did get a stupid idea. What if put Remedy Games Finnish dub? I'm evil. Subtitles on, of course. Performance. Continue. Cosmetics. I don't have any cosmetics. Okay, this is actually good. The thing is, it depends of course the game, but if the game is meant to be played multiple times or it encourages you to start from the beginning, like then it will be nice if you can just jump in the game without any tutorials. Skip. Aim assist, yes, thank you. Adaptive triggers. Motion blur off. Okay, a game. I am very tempted to play story mode. But let's go. Wish me luck.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
And by the way, for heads up, I am probably just playing couple of hours. I feel attacked. I feel attacked by this design. Wait a minute. I really regret this, but I just switch off the lights. Hello?
Oh, where'd he gone?
Possibility, yes. Possibility 12. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my shuffling. Oh, that was just planned. So it's this now, is it? Run! Run, my avatar! Game saved. Nice. Hello?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Matti
Oh my
Suosalo.
God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Pattern 1. Invitation.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Nightmare territory. My location.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Wait, I have to check. It's now on 50. Okay, never mind.
Hey, over here.
And by the way, deputy eaten by a bear. Guthrie, how could you?
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, inside.
Uh-huh.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
Why
Just through the
the-
hole in the fence, Down the hill towards the lake around the old convenience store, you can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
And by the way, my
Before we get to
part.
the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
I'm just saying. You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga 3 times a week. But these goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
By the way, my partner, I think it's Sam Lake. In Finnish, Sami Järvi.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
But I think he uses the
The
name.
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case poses a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. They now freedom. Goals. Oh, Victor Salvatore in 2010. Murder method. Killer profile. Talk to someone.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. If there is an accident, feed them to the bears.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
And again, can I say, Matti Suosalo again? He was in control. I loved him. Mirror peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Middle Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cold Lone Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
But if you look down, you see too much ground.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Central store.
Damn it, sir, can I make it, Mulligan?
General store, Cold Lone Lake.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
At least these FBI agents have a sense of humor.
This is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
To unlock the first key image, you can place it on the coverboard inside Mind Place. Although Saga to see active clues, the key image can be selected with glass and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Place a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. The triangle. You are now free to examine the caseboard or leave square to complete this objective.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. But how? Ah,
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
the clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Goes publishing. You are now free to examine the guessboard or leave a square circle to collect new clues. Talk to someone. Find evidence.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Wait. Wasn't Nightingale, or was it Hemingway, the agent who was kind of a dick to Alan Wake in previous game? No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. What was now? Where he has been? That's the thing. I kind of know some of the story. But didn't he vanish into the darkness? Did the darkness eat him? Or something? So the question is, where he has been in all the 13 years.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display. So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Wait. This is previous murders. Missing 2010, discovered and buried in a shallow grave. Ted Lane, dentist. Stab wounds floating bruising on the wrists. Found in Counter Lake 2018. Some orgasms in predation. State of body does not match 8 years spent in lake. Wendy Davis, teacher, body blood. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Percy Wolf. Sorry, I was just thinking, do I... No, but they didn't help. This goes to the
Robert
victim.
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 15 years? I actually got a heart attack. PC? No. Bad PC. Wait, my PC needs my attention. There. Happy? Okay, let's continue. And the thing is, I don't know what it is almost in these horror games that I like. I like horror. I like to get into these. But
This mug always cheers me up.
not the worst mom.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Manuscript pages are here. So there probably is something new that opens
My
up.
first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Hopefully you also cleaned it.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan knows. Close up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. I'm sorry, but can we just appreciate the thing that this is basically a complete, this is just a menu, yes, but this exists. You can move freely, there is several things you can check, and when I just push go back, I am right into the gameplay. You're stuck unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check mine place, okay?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, this is optional. Hello? Hello? Why these rays of light looks like they are footprints? I have to admit this is a very cozy cottage. Very cozy mökki. Paljon map vasti siis. So, yes, I was there. For some reason I thought that had mental cabins. Which is hot.
It's the Far's favorite shape.
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Hello. Aha! Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities, and charms can be equipped into charm slots.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Inside?
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Oh good. We are not supposed to touch the body. Okay, good. I was a clever lead. This actually looks like me. I don't like it. Why I don't like it that I am in games?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Oh. What do we have here?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
We are all in this together, hello. Have a heroic day. Manuscript fragments? Ah! What is this? I have only 2. This is outrageous.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
They were
Stuff in
YouTubers.
something for us to find.
I solved the case in 1 hour. They were YouTubers. Canton Lake. That is the parking lot. So, if you don't mind, I am going to check this place first. Is there anything here? There was nothing here. I accomplished nothing. Ow. Now I'm dead. There's some scenery that I can get stuck on. I don't like this.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Night Falls.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Welcome back to Bright Falls.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Coffee. Finnish national drink. Coffee. How are you, ma'am?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
I recommend you easing up.
Not enough. That's how much.
Can I get some?
Enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now. Jesus, Charlie.
At least he likes what he does. That's usually the important thing.
Man, it is sweaty in the suit, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
Wait.
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. That city. Change of topic, please.
Wait, your names are Charlie and Charlene. Okay then.
Come to Coffee World. The thrills never end and the coffee never stops pouring. Now it's 10% off.
Oh dear. Cute.
You know, the thing I will probably do.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
The one thing I would probably do if I made a game like this, I would make almost everything possible interactable, like having coffee, helping those people, pushing this over, petting those reindeers, you know. everything interactable, and some has funny, some are wholesome, some are stupid. I don't care. I will probably do that. And then people give the game 4 out of 10 and say trash game, worst game of the year or something.
It's nice to have you here.
Because I dare to have passion.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Are you the Iceman?
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Never mind.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over.
Just saying, I should probably play this game. It was also Remedy. That time-stopping game.
Have you had
No,
many
Agent.
people besides the known victims?
Quantum
go
Break.
missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't believe that happened.
Excuse me.
Still,
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Profiling.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
So, nothing to do with the murders, per se. It's a sweeping upgrade, but... Yep. Can't do anything with 2. And besides, if we are honest, I found them by accident.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Ooh. Ooh. Alex Casey lunchboxes?
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Full of these. Coltrane Lake. Huh? Previous murders.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cult call. What kind of cult? Nope. Apparently that was wrong. Who's involved? No.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this goes then. Help. There. Go to sheriff station.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
I like this sheriff.
Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
If sheriff in this kind of town, village, you know, this kind of like.
FBI. What do you think that's about, Marge?
I bet they're looking.
I don't know
into
if
that
this
nursing
is
home
isolated,
mismanagement or some such.
My money's on those cost.
but you know, this kind of like
Businesses. Tax evasion. Maybe.
not isolated, but a little bit of out of middle of nowhere town. If the sheriff has been playing D&D.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case.
He's okay in my book.
Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Yep. If you don't mind, I am going to read your emails. Hehehe.
Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Kill the Joe, make some more.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Hello, ladies.
See you around.
Agent?
Officer?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right.
I'm crying.
Ilmo Koskela was his best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner Coffee Thermal.
Yeah, 1 hour 21 minutes. Best commercial ever. Hello? I can actually explore the whole station. Oh, I was actually thinking there was some... I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. The theft is taken seriously around here. It's a self station for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out for the disgrace you are. Stealing toilet paper on police station, that requires some guts. Okay. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got I probably will be that person. Yeah. Counting toilet papers. Especially if it's my job to keep them stock. Keep up the good work. You're doing a good job. You missed a spot. Just friendly advice.
It won't open.
Collection I can't get anywhere. Everywhere.
They locked up an innocent man.
That's what they all say.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Okay, let's continue. I have been stolen.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home
tomates.
next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Ma'am?
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
So he was in the water after death.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Yes.
Text on the victim's under victim skin.
Think. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Now I have new map.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. No, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
I'm sorry, I just want to watch that again. This is the best.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
See into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now.
Vanished.
Since I fell down this rabbit hole, I love you so, but I had to go to find something of my own. I see their pattern in my mind, anxious designs of the darkest kind, piece together. Cruelest blue to paint a portrait to capture. I'm a scared through the night. I see what's coming into the light. My eyes to see what's inside. Leaning behind the smiling follow the deer to follow the owl. I'm fighting to save my life somehow. I cannot feel right by my side, even in this place inside my mind. I see patterns in my mind, anxious to
I'm just enjoying the music, and I want to see if this continues.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Okay.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flicked the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch, get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing the monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Follow you into the dark. Oh, this is the music. No. I have feeling I am getting copyrighted. Television. Oh yeah. I'm just still what is the word? Help in this time. What? I am still amazed that this is complete interactable section. I know this is just a very stylized menu, but still.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
This is 3D space that I can interact with and walk on, and then when I just press circle, I am back to the game. What is it that 2023 is one of the best years of gaming? Monster.
Doesn't make sense. Can't be opened on this side.
Hello.
I can't get through this.
Figure out where Nightingale went. Aha. I found a flashlight. Finally, I was actually thinking, okay, this is too dark. That is there something wrong with my settings or something?
is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Battle pack. Got för en Nightingale vent. Nightingale
The
attacked
dead man
us.
turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
These two are actually taking everything pretty well. Usually, I don't want to say
That's
this,
crazy,
but
right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's
I need a key there.
crazy talk.
These kind of small town cops,
Open
sheriffs,
this with my bare hands.
are usually, let's say, not trustworthy if we are talking about FBI and whatnot. Just say. It is actually good change of pace.
They're a fine pair.
Hello. But wait, what is that? Ammo.
My client has been held here long enough.
Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Mayor Sitter won't roll over.
Merced won't roll over on the issues. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
The big question is if there is collectibles or something worthwhile. Where should I look? And then again, can I come back here on my own free will? Where are the coffee sellers? Coffee sellers are gone. Oh no.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3. I don't know if coming to this town was the best idea.
Cauldron Lake.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Sorry, I am actually thinking I should probably continue this one tomorrow. Yes, these streams are very short. I will apologize everybody. Let's see who's live. There is actually someone playing Quantum Break. I have to. No, Canterball, Paul. Oh, apparently I can't rate them. Maybe they have something important and that's why they have disabled rates. I don't know, but let's see. Another one. You know, why not? Let's go to Quantum Break. But yes, I apologize, these streams are very short. You know, like, because one thing, I'm sorry if I repeat myself. I apologize. But horror games and I don't mix very well, but I do my best. And yes, I know there actually has been only one, you know, encounter of the taken kind, but I promise I will continue this tomorrow. I'm not sickening out from this one. At least not yet. But it was a short stream, but thank you everybody for watching. And see you again next time. Same Venot channel. Oh, and thank you Possibility 12 for the follow. I'm sorry. I try to shout out everybody who have followed. But yes, thank you everybody for watching and see you again next time. Same Venot channel. Bye bye.